Hello, how's it going, Emron? Welcome in. Back with some more Satisfactory today. Yeah, like I said, I just want to set up that oil area. So we're just going to continue along with this today. I'm hoping that I can get the refineries and the fuel generators set up, get a little bit of power running, and once we do that, we can get the rest of them set up. So the entire point of today's stream is just going to be doing that. You posted a funny referencing the oil. Oh, in the Discord. Okay, I'll take a look at that. One sec. My throat is really bad today, so I might need to take a couple of breaks here and there. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing that I need to do is start making more refineries and fuel generators. So let's go ahead and see what we need. In terms of refineries, we need 38 of them. So I need to get all the materials that I need for this. I have the steel pipes. What else do I need? I need encased industrial beams. So I need basically 400 of them. And I need 400 motors. Now I don't have the inventory space for that. So I might need to put some of these copper sheets in storage. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll put 5 of them in storage. Yeah, that should be enough. Then let's go ahead and get some encased industrial beams and some motors. So we need 400 motors basically. I'll go ahead and do something like this. There we go, 400. That should be enough. Skadoosh. I saw the skadoosh, but I couldn't do the ham before you redeemed Wandering Trader. You were too fast for me. Hey! Too fast, too quick. Isn't Fast and Furious in theaters, by the way? I need to see that. Fast and Furious is one of my guilty pleasure movies. Like, it's one that I just really enjoy watching. I know it's mindless entertainment. It's just something that I like to watch without having to think about too much. So that's why I call it a guilty pleasure. I need to go watch that. I need to watch Guardians of the Galaxy 3. That's been out for a bit. Do I have a Nintendo Switch? No, actually I have never bought a Nintendo device in my life. Nintendo's not really big in India. So I've never actually used Nintendo systems. Sony is a big deal over here. We have a lot of Sony devices. My first console was actually a PlayStation 2. But apart from the PlayStation 2, I've mostly been a PC boy. The first console that you owned was a PS1. I feel like the only reason my parents got me a PS2 was because it was so popular. Like, I believe to this day, the PlayStation 2 is the most popular console in the world, right? The console that sold the most is the PlayStation 2, if I remember correctly. None of the other consoles have ever outdone it. Oh, the PS1 was a hand-me-down. That's fine. As long as you got to play on it, it's yours. I love the PlayStation 2. It was so much fun. Hey, come on. PS2 sold 155 million units. Wow. What is happening with the camera? My camera is not responding to me. It's just automatically switching. What's going on? That was weird. I would tell it to go left, it would go right. DS got closed at 154. Oh, Nintendo DS? Yeah, never. I never played any Nintendo games. Never owned any Nintendo systems, so I don't know much about Nintendo. I just know that they have Mario. That's it. That's all I know about them. And Pokemon. Mario and Pokemon. Those are the two big things I know about them. But ever since I got into PC gaming, I've never looked back. I've never felt like buying a console after having been on PC for so long. I feel like a console really limits you in terms of what you're able to do with it, whereas a PC is just, you know, everything. I guess, yeah, Legend of Zelda is one. It doesn't come to my mind immediately though. Like, the way, when I think of Nintendo, all I think of is Mario and Pokemon. So I do know Legend of Zelda, but it doesn't like pop up in my mind straight away. That's the difference. I don't think it's as popular as those two in the world. Oh, there's my copper plant. I suppose I could have put my copper sheets over here, given that I am generating them in this area. Wait, are we done already? Oh my god. That was quick. I think I overdid it a little bit over here. Just a little bit. I should probably put up an awesome sink over there and split everything coming out, but I'll do that later. Okay, I will say that having that you're gonna lurk do some stuff. No worries, no worries. Enjoy Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, but I will say that having put down that hypertube cannon does reduce the amount of time spent in traveling. Most importantly, the time that's taken to climb that mountain is basically reduced to almost zero. So it is quite helpful. I just realized that I don't have any power in order to put down the manufacturer. So let's grab some power from here. I'm just gonna bring this along the line in the middle over here. Okay, that should do it. I guess I can just take it to as far as it can go. Right, now there's going to be a manufacturer that goes down over here. And this thing is going to make... Oh wait, no, not the manufacturer. I just need to make refineries. Never mind. I guess I don't need that power pole then. For now. Now we need to actually think about how to build this stuff up properly, the refineries. So I have 5 of them over here. These are producing using 60, so that's 300. So I need to put down 5 more. So let's go ahead and continue along this way. So that's going to be 600 cubic meters worth of crude oil going into the refineries, splitting exactly Now, it's going to be a manifold system, so it's going to take a while for the last refineries to get the oil. But as long as we get them flowing, we should be good. And thankfully, the internal buffer of these things is really small, so it's not going to take a lot of time for them to back up. I'm banking on that to make sure that the line splits evenly soon rather than later. And I guess we'll see. Okay, so that's all 600 of these. That should start getting oil. Now, obviously, these things are going to need power, and they will also need the recipe. So, let me go over here and check. Why is this saying it has no power? But it's showing as if it's connected? That's weird. So these first 5 refineries, for some reason they're red. I don't understand. Did I connect them to power and then disconnect them? I can't remember what I did yesterday. I might have done that. Definitely seems like I did. Okay, so for now, I'm just going to put down some power poles over here. They can go in between. So I think I'm gonna get 5 of them connected. So let's get a power pole over here, a Mark II. I can't do a Mark III, unfortunately, so it has to be a Mark II. So I'll go over here. Those are going to connect to the first 5. And then the other one will go over here. Right, let's connect these up. Right, so that's now all of these connected up. Now I need to drag the power all the way back over there, and we need to see how much is this going to consume. 30 megawatts, so 300 total. We are currently consuming, I think, 3000 something. So I'm gonna have to check whether I have the capacity. Obviously I'm going to increase I'm going to go beyond the max consumption or the max generation I have right now. I'm hoping that it doesn't cross the threshold for max consumption. So our max consumption right now is somewhere about 3100. So I'm pretty sure I can go ahead and turn these on without causing a catastrophic failure. Right. Hey. I'm just gonna get my power all the way over there. Okay, so this is going to connect up. That's going to all start getting the crude oil and stuff and start making some fuel. Now this will jump up in usage. I just want to make sure that it's not going to go above the gray line. The gray line is our threshold. If we cross that gray line, the entire system goes down. So we want to be careful about that. It seems like we're doing okay. 3600 is the max that I've seen. 3615, 3634. Alright, nothing beyond 3634. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, see, this thing is going to fill up really slow because we are kind of filling up all of these refineries first. So yeah, see, this is already at 44. That can go up to a max of 48 because anything beyond that goes above 50. And yeah, this is going to stop. Then this is also stopped. 3, 4, 5. Okay, that stopped pretty quickly. 6, 7, 8. Now this one is filling up super quick, and this one. This will stop in one more operation. There we go. And then the last one is left. Oh, the last one's done already. Okay, cool. So that's good because that has given us our first 10 refineries in place. So that's going to give us a total of 40 times 10. That's 400 cubic meters of fuel. I need to divide that by 12. This is doing 60 per minute. I think we should be good. So I need 33.33333333. That's how many fuel generators I need in order to do the rest of this. Okay, but for now, we're going to continue along this way. So, oh, this has nothing in it. Why do you have nothing in you? I believe this should be able to do 450, so 300 and 150. I just want to make sure that I get the rates correct. Oh yeah, I didn't power them because I was going above the amount of power that I'm using. I think that should be okay. Not like it's going to start from for no reason. Now I'm going to need a lot of fuel generators for this, which means a lot of heavy modular frames and computers. And I still don't have a way to automatically generate those. So I'm gonna need to set up some batch crafting real quick. Yeah, so this is off. This is doing 300. And that was the rightmost pipe, right? Yeah, and the middle one is going to do 150. Because that's an impure node. Let's go ahead and get the power back here. I wonder if they put these, this design shape of concrete specifically so that you can put power poles over there. It would make sense. Because it looks like it was meant to be over there. That's going to be a big increase, 260 megawatts or 270 megawatts. So my max consumption is now up to 5657, which is not good. We aren't using that much though. Why? Shouldn't we be using like 3300 or something? Hey Ral, how's it going, dude? 134, 268. There's like 270 megawatts. We're not really using that much. Just surprising. I'm actually going down in usage sometimes. All I can think of is maybe something else is not working right now, which is pushing the usage down. Probably. Yes. Omniopolis and Frozenopolis. With Cryptic. Yep, I do remember. Ben made the mod. Oh, nice. Ben works pretty fast. That's pretty neat. Okay, so if this is going to do 150, I need to divide that by 60. So that's 2.5. And then 300 divided by 60 is just 5, right? So I need 7.5 refineries for this. Why do I feel like I got the amount of refineries wrong? I don't understand. This is just like 5 and 2.5. I don't understand it. I think I made a mistake somewhere. Yeah, I just used it. I used the calculator. You're gonna go look? Alright. Have a good look. And I'm missing concrete once again. How much concrete do I have left? 139. That's not a lot. That is not a lot at all. Okay, so if I take this pipe forward, then I'm gonna have to put down... You know what I could do is I could actually have a junction over here and put down a pipeline that's connected to this. Maybe I can put it a little bit in front. So like over here, let's say. And then something like this. Okay, that's... I don't think that's in the right... Like, that's not a right angle. But I guess it's fine. It's right angled enough. But I'm not a big fan of that, so... I'm gonna do a horizontal to vertical because that should be a proper right angle. There we go. Yep, that's cool. So this is going to do a total of 450. Which is going to need 7.5 refineries. So let's go ahead and put down 7.5 refineries. Hang on a second. Just want to make sure that I get this going the right way. It needs to be connected over here. And I'm gonna give this a little bit of space. So yeah, I think that should be good. This is perfect amount of space. We'll just keep going this way. And that's wrong. The control snap to guidelines is not the most reliable of things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.5. Right, so the last one is going to be underclocked to 50% just to make sure that we can only get 20 of this per minute, which means it consumes only 30. That should be exactly how much we need. So let's go ahead and start producing some more fuel. I don't think I meant to put the pipe junction over there. Right, so that should do it. Let's just go ahead and put down the pipelines. Now, this is going to be a little... Oh, right, I just realized that because this is going to be 450, I'm going to need to put down some pipeline Mark IIs over here. Right, so this is going to be some pipeline Mark IIs. Now, I don't need to put them all the way, but I like keeping things consistent. So I am going to do it anyway. And then I can have pipeline Mark 1s on each end. And that should be fine. Right, the last thing that's left is to connect these up. So I have 8 of them over here. Now this power pole is not going to do anything for these. Because I have 7 connections to this. So what if I get rid of this one in between and put down more power lines? I feel like that should work. Yeah, that should work. And then we just need to connect these up. So 1, 2. What did I just do over here? Wait, did I connect all of them up? Hang on. I think I messed something up over here. Let's put down a power pole. Make it a power pole Mark II. Power line to this, power line to that. Let's try this again. That's 1 connection. That's 2 connections. Why can't I put down any more connections? Oh, these two are connected to each other. How did that happen? I was wondering what went wrong over there. They got connected to each other for some reason. Okay, everything should now be connected up. This is going to start consuming even more power. So that's 5,879 max. We're still not reaching the threshold, so that's good. I'm going to wait for all of these to start generating fuel as much as possible. This is at 50. That is reaching 50. That's at 50. This is reaching 50 as well. Perfect. This is going to continue working perfectly fine. As long as all the inputs are completely full, that means that a manifold system is going to work perfect. So I don't need to worry about the efficiency of these things. They're all going to be running just fine. So this is at 95%, but it will go up. Oh no, this won't go up because this is at clock speed 50%. So it is going to be a little bit slower, but that's fine. The efficiency should be at 100 once we get all of these complete. And then, okay, so that is now done. So we have all of these oil nodes hooked up. Now we need to go and hook up the other ones. Is there a way for me to... Come on. Also, I need to make sure that I get all the plastic or polymer resin coming out of here and do something with it. I'm not sure what just yet, but I have to do something. We will figure it out. We will figure it out. Okay, now over here, how much stuff do I have? Nothing in there. Nothing in there. There should be oil in here and in here. So I'm gonna have to go back and check. because I have forgotten what nodes were where. Although I can be certain that the pure one is the Mark II pipeline, so you know, there's that at least. So that is the pure node doing 600. I believe the one that ends up going straight is the one that does 300. No, yes. Is it? No, this is the impure node that's doing 150. Okay, so 600, 150. Then we come to this one, which will be doing 300. Yep, 300. And this is going to be doing 150 once again. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. So it's going to be 600, 150, 300, 150. It's really bad that there's no, it's really unfortunate there's no Markline Pipe 3s, right? That's what I wanted to say. Not Pipeline Mark 3s, but Markline Pipe 3s. Markline Pipe 3s, I can't even say it now. So let's figure this out. 600, 150, 300, 150. So what I think I can do is connect these two up together. So that's going to be 450, 500. Wait a minute. Won't all of these together make 600? I can just do that. I can just connect them up together. Why did I not think of that? I am so silly. Okay, so I could just do this, right? It's a little bit too far. Could I just go 1? I mean, that works, but alternatively, what if I just went straight on this pipe? Oh, that doesn't work. Great. Now noodle works, but that's not good enough. I think this might be perfect. Yep, just about perfect. Oh, the pipe is too short. Great. Okay. Let's try to figure this out. I think I might have to go all the way over here. Nope. Yeah, I think this works. So that's going to be 150, 300, and 150. Now, why is this not producing? Why is this not producing? The flow rate is 150. Okay, something ain't right. Ah, there we go. I think the pipe was just bugged. Why's it being weird? Feels like for some reason it's just like going across all of this. I don't understand. Okay, anyway, we'll just continue along this way. So this is going to be 600, that's going to be 600. So each of those needs 10 refineries. One sec. Okay, so I need to build 20 refineries. Let's go ahead and put them down, shall we? Hello, Czar. Thank you for the follow, dude. Now, if I put down one over here, am I able to connect this up? Sure looks like I can. So that's what we're gonna do. So let's go ahead and put down 9 more refineries. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. That's going to start making fuel for us. And then we just need to put down some more of these. Right, so that'll do. Now pipeline Mark 1s are going to go into the refineries. The same as the other one. And then pipeline Mark 2s on the outsides. There's something about the sound of the pipeline Mark 2s and the conveyor Mark 2s that is really satisfying. I don't know what it is, but it is extremely satisfying. It's like a really whooshy kind of sound. Right, now I need to get more power. So you, my friend, are going to come here. And then you are going to go right in between over here. You're going to turn into a Mark II. Then you're going to continue along the line. Oh, I just realized I made a mistake. Am I supposed to transport the items out of here? Ooh, that is a bit of a problem. Okay, I can solve this. I just need to make sure that the other ones are not done the same way. Because if I've made a mistake with that, I'm gonna have to redo this entire setup. Please tell me I left enough space over here. Oh, I did. Okay, for these ones I did. And for these ones I did not. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go a little bit further. So this is about half a foundation. I think I'll just get rid of the refineries and redo the setups. Shouldn't take that long, to be honest. Alright, so we need to leave about half a foundation worth of space. And then go like this. And yes, I do realize I lost a lot of stuff with that. But it's fine. It's just oil. It's infinite. It's America. Alright, so let's get the pipelines back in place. Okay, so that should do. Let's keep an eye on the power consumption. Make sure we're not going up too high. And then I guess we just start pasting this again. Right, so that's all of these done once again. Let's go ahead and provide them with their power. And hopefully we have not made another mistake. Although knowing me, it's very likely that we have. Alright, just please tell me that we're not going to exceed the power. 3,511, I think that's fine. I think 3,511 should be okay. So I'm gonna have to replace that setup. Now I was wondering if could I do 5 refineries on this side and 5 on the other side rather than having 10. But I think that would be a problem because this pipe needs to go feed into the other side. So okay, little bit of a problem, but nothing that can't be solved with a bit of dismantling and remantling? I mean disassembling and reassembling. I don't know where remantling came from. I don't even know if that's a word in the dictionary. Yeah, I think this will do. This is going to give us plenty of place to take out all the extract, the polymer resin. And we are also going to be able to put down the pipes and get a little bit of a buffer going. So let's go ahead and do this. Now, this time what I'm going to do, instead of actually getting the pipe set up first, I'm going to set up the power first. And then we're going to go from there. So let's get a power line. So that's going to be for these 5. And then for these 5, I guess the power line goes here. Let me just check real quick to make sure. Yeah, that looks about right. Alright, so the first 5 are connected. Oh, I connected these 2 up together, didn't I? This should not be allowed. Why is that a thing? That definitely should not be allowed. Okay, 6 connections for that. 7 connections for this. Perfect. Let's go ahead and set up the pipes. Pipeline Mark 1 all the way. Right, how much power are we consuming? It better not be too much. 6,197 is the max, but we're consuming about 3,300 or so. So we definitely are getting there towards the max production, but we still have a healthy buffer to go. So I think this should be fine for now. Now, the next big focus for us is going to be putting down the actual fuel generators, and that's going to be the biggest concern, because I do not have any of the materials that I need in order to put them down. So it's going to be a little bit of a trouble trying to do that. Now I need to make sure that this is on the other side of the foundation. So if I have this thing over here, I think it needs to be half of the foundation. Let's actually put down a junction. Now if I put it over here, that's going to be a problem. Let's put down a refinery over here. It needs to be in line with this thing. So if I put it down there, that should be about the same amount of place. Of course I put it down in the wrong place. Typical Deadshot. Yeah, that seems about right. That seems just about right. Although that's not. There we go. That's better. So, I need a pipeline Mark 2. And then we can get pipeline Mark 1s going into these. So let's go ahead and put down 9 more of these refineries, and that should be the last of it. I'm missing copper sheets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need a little bit more copper sheets. Now thankfully we have a copper factory, so I can just go and get those. And then we'll finish this off. We will need more copper sheets for the pipelines as well. So I think it was a good idea that we set up all the copper in the last stream. It was definitely a good idea. Okay, now where was my copper factory? It was a little bit to the right and on top of the mountain. Okay, we're getting there. I do remember this area, although I don't remember seeing that pure quartz over there. Yeah, I just need to make my way up there. Shouldn't be a problem thanks to these power poles. Very strategically placed. Totally not random. Absolutely meant to place them there. Okay, so... oh wow, I have a lot of... I finally have a lot of place in my inventory. Okay, that should be enough, I think. That's like 600 copper sheets. So, let's head on back. Woohoo! You know, the best thing to add to this game in terms of movement would be parkour from Mirror's Edge. Imagine if you could parkour in this. Holy crap. There would be no better game in the world. Okay, that's gonna do it. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I see 10 refineries. Okay, so we have everything going into the right spots. Let's go ahead and connect the pipes up. Right, so how much power are we using now? We're using a max of 6,197, and that's just gonna go up by 300. So that's gonna be 6,497, nearly 6,500 megawatts of power. But I think it's worth it, because we are going to be generating a lot more as well, let's not forget. Yeah, there we go. So everything is now working just fine. Let's go ahead and give this a little bit of power. In order to give this power though, I might have to redo the same thing that I did on the other side. Which is, a little bit of lag over there. I think I'll take a power pole Mark II. I'm gonna put it over here. I'm gonna take one and put it over here. And then the power lines are going to connect like this instead. And this thing will connect to all 5. And then this other power pole is going to connect to the rest of the 5. So that should be, yep, 6,497 exactly. The power consumption is still within control. That's good. 3,566, 3,479. Seems to be about right. And now we have plenty of space in our inventory, finally. Now I need to calculate how much stuff I am going to be producing. So we're producing 400, 800, 1200. So that's 1200 fuel. And then this was producing how much? Oh, hey Nick.
Oi, Deadshot. Chat wants you to consume H2O.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This should be 7.5. Thank you for the consume H2O. I forgot to underclock this. So this is going to generate 300 fuel. 300 fuel, so that's a total of 1500. I need to divide that by 12, so I'm going to need 125 fuel generators. Oh my god, 125. Where am I even gonna put all of these? I mean, I'm gonna put them on the foundation, but jeez, that's a lot. Okay, so in order to do that, how much material am I gonna need? Yeah, that's not gonna happen anytime soon, is it? I got the quickfire, I got the rubber, but the motors might be a problem. Functo, thank you for the follow. Tea time, how's it going, dude? Oh my god, look at the amount of resources I need. 1250 heavy modular frames, 625 computers. Jeez. Okay, so how do I do this? Because I for sure I'm not going to be able to get 625 computers anytime soon. So I think it might be time to actually set up production for computers. I'm not sure I can do this manually. I might be able to get like 50. But 625 is a bit much. I wish I'd the resources to put down... I wish I had the resources to put down another one of those hypertube cannons, but I don't. Kind of running low on concrete once again. Seems to be the only thing that I run low on every single time. Oh, by the way, did anyone attend the Coffee Stain dev stream yesterday? Was there anything new discussed? I would love to know, because I was streaming, so I wasn't able to actually watch their stream. So if there's anything new, just let me know. Let's use the Explorer. It's much better than running. Why are you running? Every day I want to play this game more and more. And I curse that I have a job and I can't actually stream for more than 4 hours a day. It's so unfortunate. I wish I could stream this for like 8 hours a day. Hey, I think we take a right over here. Bean! Haha! Get wrecked. I got beans on toast right there. I don't know what that means. I'm just saying random stuff now. Another bean! Almost knocked him over as well. I love how I just ignore that Somer's loop every single time. It would take me 5 seconds to pick it up. But now it's a matter of principle. I must ignore it, no matter what. Oh, dude! Another bean just spawned. A weird thing just happened? What happened, Ral? We're playing a normal match. In what game? I need context. Oh, Valorant. Yeah, I don't play Valorant. It's too toxic. The players in my country are too toxic. I don't like them. There were 2 couples. How do you know they were couples? One of the couples told that they were actually engaged. Fair enough. I mean, if they told you, then it might be true. Matching names doesn't usually mean a couple though. It could just be teammates, like a clan or something. Oh, okay, they started arguing, they were definitely a couple then. Oh, couple versus couple. I did not expect that. I just thought 2 of them started fighting against each other. Okay, that sounds interesting. How did that go? Did you get some insights? There's no such thing as a peaceful game of Valorant. I think this might be the fastest I've ever made my way home. Why would they drag you into the argument? Like you're just an innocent bystander. Ah, okay, okay. The only word in Russian I know is blap. Because I've heard it so much on CS videos. Blap. That's the only thing I know. Seems like a really awkward situation, Ralph. Alright, I believe that I'm gonna have to drive a truck back because I'm going to need to carry a lot of material with me. I might even have to do 2 trips. Or maybe I could just... I don't know. Is there a way for us to parcel stuff in this game? Imagine if I could just send parcels throughout the world. That would be nice. Okay, I need to make 1250, 1875. Let me get the stuff that I do have. So I definitely have the rubber. The rubber is in this box over here. Although I do need the rubber for the computer as well. So maybe I could use that over here. So I'm gonna get rid of the fuel generators for now and put down the recipe for 625 computers. So computer, 625 of these please. So that's going to need 17,500 quickfire, 7,500 rubber, and 4,375 circuit boards. Ouch. That is quite a lot. Now I do have 7,600 rubber in here, so I'm gonna get 100 out. Okay, and then I'm just going to pipe this straight in here. Thank you for the lurk, Rel. So that's gonna go like straight in here. And then that's going to go into the manufacturer. Now this is making the wrong stuff. Hang on. Give me that. You need to be making Caterium computers. I got a little bit extra. I think I can put 200 and that should be fine. That's just going to be a little bit extra. And then we have plenty of rubber in here. I can take the rubber from this for the fuel generators. And then rubber is done. I need to get Caterium and quickfire. No, quickfire and circuit boards. So circuit boards is going to be next on the list. Now I need 4,375. I'm pretty sure I don't have that many circuit boards. Now that I think about it. I think I might have like 2,000 maybe. I hope that industrial storage unit has more. But my hopes are not high. Given how many these can hold. That is crystal oscillators. Oh, we have 9,600. Never mind. Never mind. We have 9,600. So if I needed 4,375. So that's 3,987. I'm going to put that back. I'm going to get 4,000. then I just need to take 375 more. So I'll take 400 more. Popcat? What's Popcat gonna do over here? Alright, so that's 4,000. 4,200, 4,375. I can fill that up. You just think they're neat? Yeah, Popcat is neat, I guess. Do I like chai tea? No. I only like chai. I don't like chai tea. Chai tea is a redundancy. There's no such thing in the world called chai tea. Because tea is called chai. So you're just saying chai chai, which is wrong. It's not called chai tea. Okay, so that's 375. I'm gonna carry 200 with me. That's gonna be in my inventory. You've never had chai? Chai is amazing. Chai is my daily drink. I have 2 cups of chai every day. But calling it chai tea is actually an insult to chai. Alright, so that is 4,375 circuit boards done. Now we need 17,500 quick wire. Let's do a quick little bit of math on that. So that is 35 stacks. I need 35 stacks of quick wire. That's definitely not going to go in here. So we might as well grab what do you call that thing? The Explorer. We might as well grab that and fill it up completely. So that's going to be 24 stacks, 28, 29, 30, and we have extras. Okay. So we can do that pretty easy. I'm gonna quickly make my way to the Caterium farm. Farm? Factory. I'm so used to saying farm because of Minecraft. You do eat Indian food sometimes? What sort of food do you like? What sort of Indian food have you had that you liked? And is it spicy for you? A little expensive where you're from? You're from Singapore, right? Or Malaysia? Or one of the two? Murg makhani. That's butter chicken, right? That is pretty awesome. You just like telling people chai tea? Well, you should not. That is very insulting towards chai. And it's just plain wrong. Your country loves tea? Our country loves tea too. I just had a cup of tea before starting stream. Palak paneer. Yep, that's spinach and cottage cheese. That's also a very good dish. You've had some good dishes, tea time. Have you ever had veg bhuna? Veg bhuna is pretty good too.
Dead shot. Chat wants you to get up and stretch.
Hey, Quindy.
Dead shot. Chat wants you to consume H2O.
You want me to consume H2O and get up and stretch? You've never heard of it? Yeah, I figured because it's not one of the more popular dishes, but it's really yummy. But I can understand if you haven't heard of it. What about biryani? You must have heard of biryani. Okay, Quindy, I'm gonna get on that stretch and consume H2O right away. Let's do the drinking first. Then we'll do the stretching. Biryani is pretty popular. It's one of my favorite dishes of all time. Alright, I'm gonna get up and stretch real quick. If you've been sitting for a while, please do get up and stretch as well. Give your body a little bit of love. I mean, it could be considered celebration, but you can just have it normally as well. It depends on where you're from. Like, if you're from a place like Hyderabad, it's pretty normal to have biryani as regular food. But in places like Maharashtra, where they don't have it that often, it's mostly used in like parties and functions, which makes it all the more exciting to have. It just comes with the culture, I guess. Oh, okay. I thought I was going to drive over the railing over there. I got super scared for a minute. But it's one of my favorite dishes. And it's one of those that even if you make it badly, it still tastes pretty good. It's just one of those that even the worst biryani in the world probably tastes really good. But when it's made correctly, oof, there's no other delicacy that can match biryani. And I have gone the wrong way. I've been talking too much about biryani. Now I have it on my mind. I'm gonna have to order biryani soon. I think I'll have biryani next week. Hi Moose. Howdy doody. I definitely should make a ramp over here. Ah, come on. Chicken tikka masala. Yep, that's very popular over here as well. Pretty good dish. Right, now we needed 35 stacks of this, right? Let's keep that in mind. So I'm gonna put down 24 stacks are gonna go in here. And then the rest will go in here. So 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Okay. Chicken tikka masala is pretty similar to butter chicken, but the pieces of chicken are more a little bit crispier and more flavored. Okay, so that should do it. That's going to be all the quickfire that I need. This is going to be making 9.375 computers per minute. Now, why is this not extracting? Probably because I don't have a storage unit attached. Let's go ahead and fix that. Storage unit. There we go. Look at all those computers. Those look like really old computers, by the way. Have you noticed? They look ancient. So that's gonna go ahead and make 625 computers for us. So let's set that and forget that. The next thing to do is going to be to set up the heavy modular frames. Now remember, we need 1250 of these. So this one is going to be a little bit difficult. So we can make 1251. Now, obviously, we are not going to be able to do that because we don't have 3336 modular frames. We should have the encased industrial beams and the steel pipes. Concrete might be a bit of an issue. I should also get rid of this. Okay. Why is my copper production up and running again? No idea. So we have 4,800 encased industrial beams in this container. And it's not going to be able to handle my storage. You can clear the blueprint machine at the console. Does that give you all the items back? Oh, that's awesome then. I should probably do that. Oh. Okay, now this thing is going to need to be completely filled basically with encased industrial beams. So let's go ahead and see how many we need. Not completely, actually. It's going to be a little less than complete. Let us get started. So we currently have 2,000, so we can carry 2,000 more. And then we just need 170 more. That actually makes it much easier. So that's 2,000. Oh, I need to set the recipe. Hang on. I had the computer recipe over here. Why did I not see that? Okay, that was my bad. Alright, so that's gonna go in. That was a bit of a funny one. I set up the entire thing on the left for the recipe which was on the right. Hi Kara, thank you for the look. It's good to see you again. Okay, so that's gonna be 4,000 and then we just need 170 to go. So I'm gonna carry 300 with me and then give 170 to that thing. So 300. Let's split one of these into 30. So this is going to be 170. Oh right, it doesn't stack more than 100. It's like, why can't it stack up? I'd love to get that mod that just makes everything stackable to 500. That would be great. There we go. So that's 4,170 encased industrial beams. Now we might be a little bit short on the steel pipes. Although I think we might have 16,000. Let's figure it out. So we have 9,600, 9,600. That should be enough. So if I'm correct, this is going to be exactly 4,000. Never mind. Yes, I am correct. I am correct. It is 4,000. So I'm going to need to do that three times and then do 3,012. Which is not too bad. Oh, I just realized this is not going to be enough space for the modular frames. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's get 2 industrial storage containers. I'm gonna place them behind one another. Now how many? I have 3960. Need to get 40 more, but I'll do that later. So, so that's gonna be 3960. Let's keep that in mind. 3960 and 4000. Come on. That's 4000 more. I think what I'll do is take 40 over here. So 3960 plus 3840. Is that gonna be correct? I don't think so. There we go. So 4040 and 3960. That's exactly 8000. So I just needed to have an extra inventory slot for this. Sometimes counting like this can really mess my brain up. I don't know what it is. Also, why haven't you... Why didn't that start belting out? That was weird. Oh, when you remove a storage container and you add a different one, do you need to relink the belt? I would have thought that it would detect the new one immediately. Well, I guess that doesn't make much sense. Alright, so that's 4000 more. And then we need 3012. So if I took 3200, how much would I need to subtract from that? 200 minus 12, right? That's 188. Okay, that should be doable. Alright, so that's 4000. Now we need to make sure that we get 3200. And this is going to be split into 188. And then I just need to make sure that the 188 does not leave my inventory. Sometimes the belt glitch a bit. That bug is fixed internally. Also, in the next update, it should be fixed, hopefully. I have noticed that the belts can be a bit glitchy sometimes. Sometimes when I place down a splitter or merger on the belts, the belt doesn't actually adjust. It just continues going straight through it, which I feel is a bit weird. Okay, that's two of the components complete. 9174 concrete. Now this is going to be a rough one because I don't think I have a lot of concrete. I might do, actually. I might have some in the top things over here. Oh yeah, I definitely do. I don't know what I was thinking. So that is... Oh, that's actually enough. So I need 174. Whoever told me that I can do a split like that, you are a genius. Thank you so much. Kind person. I didn't know that you could hold right click to do a split. That was life-changing. Right, so concrete is done. The last thing that's left is modular frames. Now this is going to be the real bottleneck because I only have a max of 2400. So I'm going to need to wait a lot more in order to get the rest. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. Does it really matter if you make a few extras? You're going to use them anyway? No, it doesn't really matter. But what I'm saying is I don't even have enough. Like, I only have 2400 modular frames. So I'm gonna need to start producing a lot more of these. So for now, how many of these can I carry? I guess I can carry 2400. What if I just got rid of this belt? So I have 36 right now, and I need 3,300 more. Okay, okay. So 3,300 minus 2,400 is 900. So I'm gonna need to make 900 more. That should be fairly easy. It's just going to be time consuming. And then I'm gonna put this outside behind this one. So let's put the 36 in here first. That'll get us started. Oh, I need to check my power consumption. How are we doing? 3,500? We're still doing okay. And I think I'll have another industrial component thingy. Container. That's gonna give us heavy modular frames. Alright, let's grab as many of those as we can. 2,400. Also, hi Vicario. I didn't say hi to you. My apologies. What project am I working on? I'm working on getting 125 fuel generators. So I have most of the stuff. I mean, I don't have most of the stuff, but I have most of the materials to make most of the stuff. But the only thing that I'm missing out on is a bit of heavy modular frames. And I think I'm paying the price for not automating it. It's not your fault. A lurker does not have any obligation to say hi. You are quite welcome to lurk the entire stream. I have no problems with that. And no streamer ever should. Someone saying hi to you is just what can you call it? It's just a bonus of being in someone's stream. But it is never an obligation. I lurk in many streams. Like when I used to work in the evening. Oh my god, my fuel is almost over. I didn't even notice that. When I used to work my evening shifts, I used to be lurking the entire day in like multiple Twitch streams. I think my fuel is in my Explorer actually. There we go, 79. Okay, so now that I have all of the materials to make the frames and the computers, we have 100 computers already. Now let's go ahead and see how many fuel generators I can make. Probably need to do it this way. Nope, that's wrong again. So that's going to be my to-do list. I need to edit this so I can get rid of the frames. And then that's going to be quick wire, rubber. We have both of those. Motors we can get. And heavy modular frames and computers. That's the last few things that we need. We should be good. Now I think this is going to be the biggest problem for us. I might have to set up more manufacturers. Do I have the space for that many? I mean, I can build more platforms, right? I have no choice. If I want all of the fuel that I'm producing to be consumed, I do need to put down that many. Now, how much is that going to generate us? That's going to be 18,750 megawatts of energy. I think that should last us for a little while. And then we can start working on bigger projects. Yes, exactly. I will want to set up a factory for those. 30 more minutes of watching and you'll be at 22k. Best of luck, Ral. Best of luck. So I might want to consider making more of these in the future. I can't do it just yet, but in the future. There are also 2 recipes for recycled plastic and recycled rubber which need fuel. I think that's the recipe which is like the OP chain, right? Because you can connect them both to each other and keep generating more and more. Right, remember, I need 900 more of these. So let's get these, and I need 800 more. So I need to keep myself reminded of that. Otherwise, we're not going to have enough modular frames. I need 800 more. Maybe I should put that on my to-do list in the public notes. Need 800 modular frames. Okay, so that's going to be on the to-do list so that I don't forget. And let's actually get started with as many as we can. So per fuel generator, we need 20 modular frames. Now I have 15 in my or 20 in my inventory, but I need those for the Explorer, I believe. The Explorer needs 5. Oh, okay. So I have 15. I guess I could put down. How many do I need per fuel generator? 10. So I can put down 5 fuel generators right now. Probably worth setting up a second manufacturer for the frames. It might be. The only problem would be dividing all of this stuff up again. But I guess that could work. So if I did that. Also, this thing is completely, what do you call it? It needs to be completely overclocked. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Very well. Use the second outputs from the big containers. Oh, but I don't have big containers for all of this stuff. I have small containers for these in the front. Okay, it's fine. I'll do a little bit of finagling around. Let's actually put this a little bit to the right. And then the output for this needs to go in here. So this way I can actually do an output. I'm not making it beautiful because this is temporary after all, so no need to do that. Now I'm going to need a few storage units for this. What do you mean invalid shape? It's completely valid. There's no way that's invalid. Come on, you're joking. Ay, ay, ay. You happy now? Alright, so if I wanted to make, let's say, 1251 divided by 2, that's 625.5. I'm just gonna say 625. Nope, that's not gonna work. What about 624? Yep, that should work. So I need to edit my to-do list. Let's remove this. We'll do this again. 624. And that's going to be exactly how much stuff we need. So I'm going to need 1664 of these. That's 500, 600, 700, 800. So 800. Then we need 800 more. And then 64. Hang on. So that's 1600 and then 64 more. 50 and 14. Right, so heavy modular frames are done. Oh, sorry, modular frames are done. Encased industrial beams, I'm going to need 2080. So let's put that away. Oh, sorry, steel pipes, I need 7488. So let's get this. That's 3800. So I need 3688. $3,688. Okay, that is now done. Encased industrial beams 2080. That's 2034. Let's actually put that away. That's 2000. And then 80 is just simple as that. To actually grab a couple hundred to... Oh, wait, I can't do that. Okay, that should do. I think I messed something up over here. I don't know why. I feel like I messed something up. I don't know. I did something wrong, that's for sure. Now, concrete, I need 4576. Concrete I have over here. And 76. And that should be the last thing that we need. So 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000, 4576. There we go. The modular frames, remember you need more since you didn't have enough. Yeah, so I need to put 400 into each of these. 800, so 400 here, 400 here. But I think what I did wrong was that I put extra encased industrial beams back over here. Because I had a few in my inventory, so there's going to be some extras over here. But that's fine. Having extras is no problem. Having less amounts is the problem. Thankfully, we don't have that problem. And we are already at 50 more. 100. So we have 100 of these. Let's go ahead and put down the to-do list for the fuel generators once again. So I have 100 out of 1250. And then if I wanted to build this, I need half the number of computers. Okay. So let's say I wanted to build 10 fuel generators right now. Like right at this very moment. I can build them. If I have 50 computers. So let's grab 50 computers. So actually, why don't I just do 10 for this? And that means we have 115 left. Rubber, we do have more in this storage unit back here. Oh, actually, this one is now empty. So I need to get rid of this. And start pushing it out from here. So the rubber is now done. The only thing that we need is motors, which we have at the top. Okay, so how many mortars do we need? 150. I'll grab 150 and let's head back and start building some fuel generators. Now we are going to need to plan it out how to build them, because they, as Wakario said, they are going to take plenty of space. So we need to figure out how that will work. Just want to make sure that everything is hooked up correctly before I leave. Looks like we should be good. Okay, let's go. We have the quick wire. We have the rubber. We have the motors. We have modular frames. We have steel pipes for the piping. We have some plastic for the Mark II piping if we need it. Am I missing anything? Oh, hang on. Before I go ahead, there's something that I need to do in the MAM. There is one of these mycelia based researches. We need parathas. You know what, tea time? I actually had parathas for food today. I had palak parathas. I had them for food, for dinner. Okay, I want to do this. I want to research polymerized fabric, polyester fabric. So that's going to need 25 normal fabric, which means 125 biomass and 25 mycelia. Now we do have mycelia, but I'm going to put that back and get exactly 25. And then I'll get 125 biomass. I'm going to use that to research the polyester fabric. And that way we don't need to research anything else in the mycelia tree. That's going to be complete. Can't drop this on me and not share. It was homemade, so. Hey game kid, you can't figure out how the lava thing works? It's pretty simple. So instead of blocks, you just have lava. So it's not a big difference. You just have 36 blocks of lava. And that should do it. Alright, so polyester fabric is now complete. Let's go ahead and put down this stuff. Containing the lava. So you just put blocks around the edge. That's how you contain it. Alright, let's go back north. Alright, I'm gonna save the game as always before entering the hypertube. You just remembered? What you remember? Woohoo! And off we go! Ah, you had chicken korma, you sly dog. And you're telling me that I didn't invite you for parathas is bad? How could you not share the chicken korma? You committed a way worse crime than I did. I mean, parathas are good, but chicken korma is delicious. You're lucky you get a lot of choices here. I think I'm the luckiest guy among all of us. We get the most choices. Living in the country that gives us the most choices for Indian food. Of course, over here we just call it food. Oh, that's a lot of radiation. That's a lot of radiation, actually. Whoa. Ooh. Okay, let's stay away from the gas. It's not that I need to, but it's just that I don't want to use up my filters too much. You found the best piece of music in the world. It's Hasune Miku sings Ivan Polka. I have no idea what any of those words mean. I'm not a big music guy. I don't listen to music. I mean, if it's playing in the background, it's fine, but I don't generally like seek out music to listen to. I find that I don't have the time to listen to music. I sometimes hear people talking so passionately about some kinds of music, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds cool. when they make me listen to their music, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I can see why you like that. And they get so offended at me because I don't like it as much as they do. And I'm like, dude, I just don't enjoy listening to songs like that. It's just not my thing. It's nothing to get upset about. How do you make RF from the water wheel? Do you mean the immersive engineering water wheel? You need to put down a kinetic dynamo on the outside edge of the middle of the water wheel. And that's how you do it. Okay, so for the people who ask me whether I have space for 125 fuel generators, is this going to be enough space? You put it on the path that to you would be correct to center. There is a Wikipedia page for it online. If you're getting confused, you can look it up. Is this going to be enough space? No, probably not for 125. But I can definitely increase the platform a lot more. So there's plenty of space on the front over here. So that should work, right? What if I did 25 fuel generators in a line, and then I did like 25, 25, 25 rows of stuff? So how much would that be? 125 divided by 25, that would be 5 lines. Okay. Need more for 125. Alright. I'm trying to figure out like how to put this down, because I don't want to put them higher up. The reason being that I don't want to have to pump my fuel up. I want it to be in a flat thingy. So let's see, how much space is this going to take? Is this a 2x2? It's a little bit bigger than a 2x2. I'm gonna call it a 3x3. So let me get a lookout tower. How many output pipes do I have? I'm going to have 4 output pipes, I think. So that's gonna be 1. There's gonna be 1 on the other side. That's going to be the third, and then there's going to be 1 on the other side of that. So that's going to be 4 output pipes. Each of them is going to do 400, except the last one, which will do 350 or 300, sorry. So I could do basically 400 divided by 12, and that's going to be 33.3. I'm thinking about how to do it. So if it's going to be 33 or 34, let's say, multiplied by 3, so that's 102, and then 300 divided by 12, that's 25. So that's 127 fuel generators. Also, why is my to-do list showing 9 instead of 10? Is it because I placed and deleted one? I guess so. So if I place this exactly on the center of this thing, it'll be a 3x3, right? So is this going to be exact? Let me check. Not exact, but if the middle part of this is on the middle of a 3x3 platform, then yeah, I guess that works. So I'm gonna have to do 3x3s for every single one of these. So let's say I wanted to put down 128 of these. That's going to be a lot of area that I need to cover. Let's see if I can do this. Dude, this is so much better than zooping all over the place. If only you could zoop the blueprints. That would be the best thing ever. Like imagine zooping just a 16 block 4x4 of foundations. Yeah, I don't think I can go any more than this, because I'm basically almost out of concrete. I might need to bring down like an entire truck full of concrete over here just to do this. But okay, so if I'm going to be doing fuel generators, then this is the first line. This is going to do 300. So that's going to be 25 fuel generators over here. I could do lines of 5. So 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. And I think that should work. But it's going to have to be a lot more spread out than it is. So this is going to be the first one, second, third, fourth, and fifth. So it's going to go a little bit longer. Now, what do I do for concrete? Can I recover some of the concrete from this middle area, because I'm not going to be using it that much? Or should I put down fuel generators over here as well, coming out from here? I could do that. I don't see why not. That's going to be 34 generators. Alright, let's get started with this at least. So the fuel is going to come out from here. And we're going to have fuel generators starting from this side. So let me put down one over here. So, hey, don't fall off. Hey, come on. It's slippery over here. So the pipe is going to come out this way. And then I'm going to have the input of the pipes going along here. So let's get a fuel generator. It's going to be this side. I guess I can put it down like this. Should I leave a lot of space like this, or should I cramp them together? You finished your 40 gigawatt power plant. Nick's just out here flexing on us. Just loves to flex on us. Here I am trying to just build 18,000 megawatts. I'll want to expand them. Yeah, then yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. But cramping them might be an issue if I want to move stuff between. I'm not sure if I can cramp them. Finished it on 3 AM. Wow. I think this is the right way to build it, so that it's within this 1, 2, and 3. And then that's basically 9 blocks of foundations. And then I can do the same thing over here. I'm just going to need a lookout tower so that I can place it right. So I should be able to place it down. That the building thing is getting in the way. The materials that's required, you see the materials at the list over there, it's getting in the way of me placing this. You make a half a foundation of space between the inputs of the generators. Oh, I'm placing them side by side. I'm not putting them like... I'm going to have the pipe coming out from here and then going along one line and then feeding into each of the generators. Okay, this might work. Yeah, I think this actually works out perfectly. Right, because that one is right on the middle over here. This one is on the middle of this gap in between. And then this one is in the middle over here. Okay. Yeah, I can see that working. I'm going to need a little bit more foundations for this, for the first 5. I'm just going to go along this way and do it manually for now. I think that should be enough. There needs to be a foundation going out here as well. That's going to be for the pipes. So let's just build more of these. So that's our first 5 generators complete. And then I just need to start running pipes and I need to start running items. Because we need to get rid of this polymer resin. So maybe I should do the items first before I start running the fuel out. So let's get storage for this. Now where should I put the storage? I don't want to have more than one industrial storage unit because I'm not sure what the polymer resin can be used for. Is it useful to have this? Like a lot of this stuff? Because I was thinking of just putting a splitter down, having one of an overflow splitter, having it go into one industrial storage unit and then the rest can just be sunk. I think I'll keep one industrial storage worth on each of these. Just in case, you know? Just if we ever need it. So I think I'll put that over here somewhere. Okay, so in order to do this, I'm gonna have to get some conveyor belts because this is making 30 per minute. So let's get some conveyor belts. The idea of the factory is the most inefficient but faster thing you can make, called making stuff taking 2.1 seconds. Yeah, as long as it works, dude, that's all that matters. And I have no concrete left. Let's repurpose a little bit. Okay, so here's where we're going to put the conveyor mergers. The mergers will just go on over here. I need to make sure the output goes facing the front. It's not fast enough. Just make more but faster. Okay, that sounds good. Alright, so that's going to be all the mergers. Let's go ahead and get rid of this concrete. And then I'm going to just put down the conveyor lifts once more so that they automatically connect to the... Oh, right. I can't get rid of that. I need to connect this up. Come on. So now I'm going to get rid of this. And I'm going to place them down once again so that they automatically connect to the merger, and I don't need to put down belts for these. You would think that it would do it automatically, but you would be wrong. Okay, so that is going to do it. Let's go ahead and get a proper belt connecting this up. I think I'll go for a Mark. How much Mark? What belt do I need for this? So that's 30 times 8, that's 240. I think a Mark 3 belt would be enough. Yeah, I think a Mark 3 belt should be perfectly fine. I don't want to waste all my materials. Like the alclad aluminum sheets or the encased industrial beams. There we go. That was a mouthful. So I'm gonna have to put down an overflow splitter over here. And I'm missing an AI limiter. Great. Can I make one? I can. Okay, AI limiter, a smart splitter is going to take the stuff in from here. I'm gonna say you're going to export to the right, and the right is going to be polymer resin, and then the center is going to be overflow, and left is going to be none. Hopefully that should work out correctly, and then we just need an industrial storage unit. Yeah, sure, you can go over here. I don't see a reason why not. That's going to start making its way in there. And then an awesome sink is going to need to go over here. Now, thankfully, the awesome sink does not take too many materials. So, that's nice. I guess I could put it like straight up over here. But maybe if I had a conveyor lift going down, that would make more sense. Let's get rid of that. So the entrance is gonna have to be over here somewhere. Let's get the awesome sink back. If I put the entrance right here, I believe that should work. I believed wrong. How did I manage to mess it up that much? What the heck? There we go. That should be connected. Now this needs power, obviously. Let's grab some power from here. Okay, power has been provided. Now this thing is going to also consume a little bit extra, but it's fine. We're still not reaching the threshold, which is 5,100, so that's good. Now, as far as I know, all of the polymer resin should have made its way out and into this container. Let's put the rest of it away as well. And then I need to hook up these things to power, so that's going to be something important. I think I'll get rid of this, and I'll take power lines instead, going out the back over here. They're gonna go all the way here, and then we'll just take one till here. Oh, it's too long. Right, so that should be good enough, I think. So as soon as these things get fuel, they should start working. All that's left now is to actually give this thing fuel and hope that it works. Remember to hook the sink back to power. Yep. That's a good shout. Now the sink is not going to work for a long time because we still have to fill up that entire container. But yeah, no harm in connecting it up early. Now this is only going to take 12 fuel every single minute. So we don't need to worry about Mark II pipes for a while. And plus this output of these 8 is only going to be 300. So let's see, that's 40 times 7, that's 280. And then this is doing 20, so that's going to be 300. So we don't need a Mark II pipe for this, a Mark I pipe should be enough. And then this leaves us with further room for expansion in the future. So when I put down more fuel generators, actually, would I put down more fuel generators over here? I'm missing concrete. That's the major problem that I'm having right now. I don't have any concrete. There's no concrete evidence. I think I'm just going to grab some from here. Because I'm not using this platform. So might as well build the one that I can. Who's that? Cube for 20? Thank you for the follow. Okay, that's given me a decent amount. When a decent amount is just 400. That's not going to be anywhere close. But that's going to allow me to get 1, 2, 3, another row and maybe another row. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, can I put down my blueprint over here? Now that's going to be a little bit extra. That's going to be a little bit extra. Time to zoop. Okay, so I think this should be good. Now, let's remember, we are going to need one foundation for the pipe. So it's going to be 4 foundations in length. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we have a pipe. 1, 2, 3. Then we have a pipe. 1 and then 2 more. So this was actually correct. Ah, I'm missing a little bit more concrete. Alright, time to grab some more. We're almost there though. We're almost there to hooking up 10. Why not put them back to back so you can have one pipe down the middle? I could do that. It's nothing against... I have nothing against doing, doing it like that. But the thing is, then one of them is always going to be facing a way which is going to be not closed, because it's going to be 5 lines of 5. So one of them will always be like this. So I'll keep this one as it is, and then the next 4 lines that I put down, I'm going to put facing in, and out, and that should do. So I'll only have 2 lines then. So it would be fuel generators here, pipes, oh wait, 1, 2, 3, then pipes here, fuel generators here again, then fuel generators, pipes, and fuel generators. Okay, that should do. That was a good idea, Bakario. You can tell how much difference there is in experience between people playing this game when like people start giving advice which is really obvious, but the people who are fresh to the game don't understand it. saves materials and trips. That's true. So we're gonna have the pipe coming from here. It's going to go over here, and then the other fuel generators will come here. Right, so let's go ahead and pull this pipe through. I think I want to get a 90-degree bend on this first. So let's get this bend. Alright, that should be the bend. I somehow prefer a horizontal to vertical over here. It seems to make a better bend than the noodle. That's wrong. How have I managed to do that? I built a pipeline support in the pipeline junction. That was weird. Okay, so let's actually go over here, and we're gonna have a junction on this center piece over here. And then we'll have the pipe coming in from there. Then this is gonna go all the way across. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and the last one is gonna be over here. Let's start pulling the pipes. Do people actually say that, pulling the pipes? I don't know. I think it should be connecting the pipes rather than pulling the pipes. I don't know why I say that. And then this can go forward for the next 2 lines of fuel generators after we put down one over here. Now we don't have the materials to do that, but at least we can get started with these generators. Now this is a manifold system, so it's going to be a little bit slow to start. I think these generators over here will get started first. And then I need to also... Hello John, thank you for the follow, dude. I need to get some power lines going to the back. So let's get one over here. Let's get one over here. I'll get one in the middle of these 5. So like right here maybe. This can be a Mark II. Thank you for the lurk, John. Oh, did I connect that to something wrong? Nope, it's correct. Okay, if I'm gonna be doing that, then should I change this up a little bit? I feel like this should go in the middle. Let's get rid of this. I'll grab the cable from there. Put it right in the center over here. Okay, and then this can go all the way back to this one. Oh, wire is too long. Okay. Alright, so that should be good. Now all that's left is to start getting the fluids out from here. Let's go ahead and do it. So I'm going to use this junction as the output. So, oh, actually, let's get some more junctions in place. Oh, that's... I was putting one down for the industrial storage. That's not how it works, Deadshot. That's not how it works. Oh, I forgot these are all gonna start powering up. I hope that they don't trip my system. Okay, we seem to be good. I thought for a second that's gonna go, like, destroy my system. But there we go. We've immediately started producing more power. Look at that. 5,700. 5,850. So we're starting to generate 5,700. What? Looks like one of them dropped down because the fuel has not completely filled it up. It'll get there though. This is a manifold system, so it always works on an eventual system. Eventually all of these will fill up. Yeah, I think this one is having a little bit of a trouble. But it's getting there. It's getting there. I just need to stay away from these fuel generators because they make a lot of noise. So let's go back here a little bit and just see how much we are producing. So as of now we are producing 900 megawatts, although it's not like completely stable. Once it does get stable, it'll be good. We're at 6,150. That will still drop down again. Look at that. As expected. Down to 5,850. Climb back up. Yeah, that's gonna happen a little bit. But we've put down 10 fuel generators, which means we should be generating 1,500 megawatts eventually, which should bring our total up to 6,600. Now it's still not enough to go past the max consumption, but we aren't really using the max consumption, so I'm not too worried about that just yet. Yeah, and the polymer resin is flowing through, so that's good. I just want to make sure that none of this is getting backed up. Let me take a look. Okay, doesn't seem to be getting backed up. That's good. So this is completely full. This is completely full. Now, is this one generating? Ah, see, this is where the problem is, because we're not getting enough fuel to this, so it drops down a little bit, then it gets more fuel, so it starts up again. So yeah, this might take a little bit of time. So we're up to 6,600, just barely. But we're getting there. Alright, I guess it's time, while this system sorts itself out, let's go ahead and get more of our fuel generators. So we need to head back home. One more trip. And hopefully almost all of the heavy modular frames will be done. That should allow us to get a few more fuel generators in place. Oh, that was the wrong location. My microphone is so sensitive, it just picks up the sound of me sniffing. Like sniffling. Because of my blocked nose. I need to get a new mic. This one is not that good. But what can you expect from a $50 mic, right? It served me well though. It has served me well. But I definitely need an upgrade sometime. Not anytime soon though, because microphones, like the proper good ones, are really expensive. So I'm gonna have to save up for a while. I'm missing steel pipes and I'm missing modular frames. Okay, time to run home, I guess. I think I just had enough steel pipes so that I can make the 10 fuel generators. And that's why I'm missing all of that stuff. Probably should have kept some extras with me. Now I could make a truck, I believe. I could make a truck. But the truck is so slow that it's not actually worth driving it. The only reason to drive a truck would be if I had to travel, like, get a lot of stuff with me. And that's not going to be something that I am doing. So, best not to drive a truck. Ow, that was a big lag spike. I can feel the lag spikes getting bigger and bigger as I expand my factories. What is the maximum lag spike that people have noticed in this game? I wonder. Maybe like 30 seconds, 1 minute of just lag. That would be great. Just go get a coffee while you while your game is auto-saving. 350 hours. I don't think anyone keeps their computer on for that long at one stretch. Oh, they might do. They might do. Couple minutes for the big saves. Okay, at least it's not like 10 minutes. Autosave can take up to 25 minutes. Wait, are you serious? Rocco? 25 minutes? Oh my god. Do you know anyone that's waited 25 minutes for an autosave? At that point, I just turn them off. if I would take that much time for autosaves. You can turn them off, right? Need a very large base, game breaking. Ah, okay. But can you actually build past max object limit? Isn't the limit there for a reason? Or is the limit for like specific regions of the game? Like 2 million objects in this region, 2 million objects in that region. Oh, you can tamper with it. Okay. So it's a config option. Your goal is the 350-hour autosave base. Imagine that would be really difficult. I think your computer would probably disintegrate before you achieve that. Your computer will just be like Spider-Man from Avengers Infinity War. I don't feel so good. Oh, we do need to get those 800 modular frames going into those two manufacturers. Let's not forget that. I have that lovely reminder on the right of my screen in my notes. You don't realize how long the path is until you start actually running across it. Like in the Explorer, this seems so much shorter than it actually is. Computer would have to be a NASA supercomputer. The thing is, I'm not sure NASA computers are actually equipped for gaming. I'm pretty sure they would handle games very poorly.
Oi, Deadshot. Chat wants you to consume H2O.
Hello, HS Gaming Group. I shall do that right away. Thank you. Woohoo! Definitely need to start building more hypertube cannons all over the place. Maybe I could build like a cannon. So it would be like one cannon going to another, going to another, going to another, like a chain of cannons that propel me from the south to the north of the map. That should be possible. If I can aim it correctly, I don't see a reason why not. Has anyone done that before? I imagine people have done that. I can't be the only person to think of that. Alright, while we're here, let's go and replenish our fuel. It's called a hyper cannon. So is it different from a hyper tube cannon? I have a hyper tube cannon, but I don't have multiple of them linked up like in strategic spots. I just have one. I built that yesterday. It was pretty neat. Alright, while we are here, let's check if the power has stabilized. Oh, looks like it has. Look at that. 6600 throughout. So it looks like all the fuel has reached its intended positions. This was my first like power plant, and it was a disaster. I need to break it down completely and redesign it. Oh right, I don't have the materials for that. You're building your 7th right now. I feel like once I have access to a whole lot of power, I should be able to start building more stuff like that. Currently, I'm really limited in terms of power. Like, I'm actually consuming more than I'm producing if I turn up my max consumption. Thankfully, most of my machines are off because they're all like completely full. But if I was continuously syncing everything, I would probably have had my machine stripped right now. So my hypertube cannon is over here. It only takes me till the mountain over there, so it's not the best, but it's my first like proper cannon, so I'm pretty proud of it. Alright, let's check on the modular frames. So I need 800. Do I have 800? I have 1, 2, 3, 400. Okay, I'll take it. Hey Bombang, how's it going, dude? Bong bang bong bang. Then this is complete, right? Alright, so that's gonna continue. Hopefully we have plenty of heavy modular frames at this point. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That should be enough for me to get 15 and a lot more. So let me see, 34. Do you know what Satisfactory Plus mod is? Yeah, it's kind of like it overhauls the entire game, makes it a lot more difficult and a lot more complex. Okay, so if I wanted to make 34 plus 15, how much is that? 49? Let's just say 50. I need to make 50 fuel generators. So that's going to be all of this material. So let's go ahead and collect that. So we need 500 of these. Okay, that's 500. Then we need 250 computers. That's complete. Then we need a lot more rubber, motors, and quick wire. Wish you had a good computer to run the game. I mean, my computer is not the best. Oh yeah, I should grab a few more. Let's grab 10 more. Great. Okay, that should do. And then I need to grab some steel pipes as well because I am completely out. You run this game on a 12-year-old potato. Thank you for reminding me to upgrade. You definitely could run it on a potato. Nothing against that. I think 400 pipes should be enough. Now we need to get motors. Motors might be an issue actually. No. I have an entire container full of them. We should be fine. Now rubber, on the other hand. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a problem. I think I might need to put down an explorer for this. So let's get an explorer. We'll put it down in the wilderness over here, so that we have it ready to go. Transport, explorer, workbench. Why do I have 5 of these? Oh, do I only need 5 for the explorer? Your CPU and GPU are fused and you only have 8 gigs of RAM. I mean, 8 gigs should be enough for this for this game. It's more about the graphics card power, whether it can run that. Right, I think that's good. So that, oh, maybe, yeah, that's good. Now what I need to get is motors. Let's go ahead and get some of those. Then we'll go and run over to the, or drive over, I guess, to the quick wire setup. We'll get more of those. Okay, we have plenty of motors, so we need 750. That's 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, 750. Right, so that should be good enough. Oh, these things take a lot of space. Hey, hi Miss Moose, how you doing? It's good to see you. Now all I need is quick wire, right? So that's 5 stacks. 2500 is 5 stacks. So let's go ahead. Oh, did put the stuff in here, the fuel. How you doing? We're working on fuel generators. Think it'll take you over 100 hours to get this far in the game? I mean, we are currently at 140 hours in the game, and we've just about reached fuel generators where, like, I mean, I have gone past fuel generators, but I'm just now starting to automate energy a little bit, and that's going to allow me to start getting into proper big projects. So I haven't done much so far. I don't even have a conveyor belt like you have, like the big conveyor belt bus that you have built. I don't even have that. When I saw that, I was like, oh my god, there's no way I can build that. Come on. Perfect parallel park. Right, we need 2500 of this, so that's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be enough. And we have all the materials, so let's go back to the north. To the North Pole of the map. I definitely need to build some sort of road system that can take me there easily, avoiding all the mountains and stuff. But I feel like if I have to build one of those, it's going to be all the way at the top of the map, so that I avoid any curves and stuff. So it might take me a little while to build that, because we're going to need a whole lot of concrete for that. I might have to completely empty my inventory one day and just go building foundations. I think that might be something we do fairly soon. I don't know how soon exactly, but fairly soon. Okay, we do not want to go down there. That's my coal generator setup. I haven't been there in a while actually. Send it. No, this thing actually damages me if you jump it too far. Don't want to jump it. No, it's not rude. I don't want to die. It's not rude to not want to die. Come on, Kara. I'll jump myself. But not the explorer. Because unlike the explorer, I come with a jetpack. Ow. That was unnecessary. This is my copper production over here. Most of this copper just gets sunk. Because we only use 120 of it. The rest of it just goes into the sink. Okay, why did I come down here? I need to make my way up there. I just completely chose the wrong way. Maybe I can just go up from here. This is going to be a long climb. Oh, you've seen Route to It. Okay, okay. I thought you were being sarcastic and like rude that you're not listening to me. It's hard to figure out with like one word stuff. Now I know you would never say stuff like that, to be honest. After all, you're my partner in crime. This is one of the longest ladders I've ever built in my life. When I dismantle. Oh. Oh my god, I completely forgot about that. Because I had so much stuff in my inventory. Oh my god, my crate is all the way over there. Hey cat. You would if you were trying to be silly, but only once in a while. Yep, I left all my materials over there. Well, back to the explorer. Lurk while you shower? No worries, enjoy your shower. Hope you have the most fantastic shower of all the showers. Come on. I need to be able to land on one of these. Oh my. Why have you forsaken me, gods? Why does it do that? Why doesn't it let you land? So silly. I hate when that happens. Now I'm basically stranded over here. My crate is all the way up there. I have no way of getting up. I mean, I do, but not really. I'm gonna have to go all the way like this. Come on, come on, up you go. Wonder how long this is gonna take me. This little maneuver has cost me 51 years. Okay, never mind. We got the crate. The crate is right here. We got some fuel in there. We've got all the stuff. Let's go ahead and build the explorer once again, and we're just gonna go back to the beginning and make our way from there. Right, and I should probably just stick to the roads which I actually know rather than trying to be an adventurer and getting lost. Oh, there's a geyser here. The game equivalent to a black hole for your time. That's actually very well said. Okay, this is going to damage me a little bit. Oh, maybe not. I was hoping it wouldn't. The game was kind enough. Right, I'm gonna follow the stuff that I actually can. I'm just gonna go back to the other pathway. I think the other pathway goes from the crater. So let's go from there. And then we need to make our way north. So east and then north. I wonder if in update 1.0 we'll be able to build a black hole. Did I just come out to the same spot once again? I did. Okay, let's remember that I cannot dismantle my explorer, so if I go the wrong way, I have no choice but to backtrack. And let's go off the path. Okay, probably a bad idea to go off the path. Ah! I'm so lost. Okay, probably don't want to go that way. Yeah, I want to go this way. Why do I keep turning left? I need GPS. I've played too much GTA. I need GPS now. I can't get anywhere without GPS. Okay, I think I can go from here. Thankfully, the devs have built these like pathways that you can take. It kind of makes things a little bit simpler. Not a lot, a little bit. Stop it. This is company property. I cannot damage it. Okay, I think I'm almost there. I need to go down here. That's gonna... Ouch! Damage me a lot more. But I can go up there. And that's the spot where we need to go. Wasted 25 fuel. But we're back on the trail. No. Yep, there it is. This is the trail that I was looking for. Now there's gonna be a big like entrance somewhere over here. I don't know exactly where, but I know it's somewhere around here. Yes, I see the power pole. Oh, is it here? Yes, I found it. Haha. This is what I was looking for. The big entrance. And it's a straight shot over here directly to the desert. And then from there we can just make our way. Never needed a map. Never in doubt. Ignore that I opened the map. We don't talk about that. Now imagine doing this trip 5 times to carry all the materials. If it wasn't for those occasional lag spikes that I feel sometimes when I'm playing, like I just randomly get these spikes. I'm guessing they're to do with the game loading in, and I think in Unreal Engine 5 in update 8 those are going to be fixed. I believe no, not the autosaves. Just like when you're going from one biome to another, there's these occasional like small hiccups. They're not actually like autosave level hiccups, but they are noticeable. It's just like for a split second you can notice that there's a drop in the frame rate. I would call them more stutters than lag, to be honest, but they are noticeable. And especially when you're driving around. Come on. Over you go. Ah, come on. Ah, see? It just happened again. It just happened twice, right there. 3 times. Just happened 3 times. Oh, there's a power slug. I have space for you. Welcome back, cat. How was your shower? Hope it was fantastic. They built this map in sections so those breaks are noticeable. They are using the new Unreal Engine 5 method of building regions more dynamically. Yeah, hopefully that should help with those little spikes or stutters. It was good? Nice, nice. I find that a really nice hot shower can really invigorate you sometimes. I think I might actually need some health. I've been taking some really good bumps. Also, why does the car have a health bar? Has anyone ever seen the Explorer's health going down? And if so, what allows that to happen? Yeah. Oh my god, it's like driving an RC car. I remember that old game Revolt back in the day. The Explorer reminds me of Revolt. Has anyone played Revolt? It was a really fun game. It was this game about you controlling an RC powered car, and the races had power-ups in them, like pickups. So you could blast other cars, you could put oil slicks on the road to make them slip. You can get a turbo battery to go extra fast. It was a really awesome game. It's fine, he's got more of them. Never seen its health go down. As for the feel of the car, new update will make it feel better. Hi Ren, I'm glad. I feel like the Explorer is destined to become like the greatest vehicle of this game in terms of versatility. I'm hoping it gets the love that it deserves. Also, can the Explorer drown? Like if you take it far enough in the water, is it going to drown? Or can you just drive through? That would be a bit ridiculous, but I can totally see that happening. You get kicked out, it'll stop and you have to disassemble. Okay, so we won't try that. So does it just not let you go in deep water? Is that the way it works? Oh my god. How do I get to that side? Haha! I made it. Come on, come on. Yes. Drive straight through waterfalls. Oh, that was a big lag spike. Oh, autosave. That makes sense. Which way do I go? I go this way. I jump off the ramp. Stream sports. And I think I gotta go to the left, right? Yeah, I gotta go to the left. These oil spots are far too much to the right. I gotta go this way. Ah, there it is. I see those generators over there. I see them. So I need to make my way over there. Wow, I have wasted 75 fuel. Right. Oh my god, I went all that way and I didn't bring concrete. See, Chad, this is what happens when I don't pay attention. Let's make a concrete factory here. I definitely need to. There are some concrete nodes over here that I can make a factory from. And I intend to do that. I'm just waiting to get all my power set up before I do that. Although this might force my hand a little bit. Oh my god. That was scary. I looked at chat and I didn't notice like where my explorer was heading. Thank you for the consume H2O. Let me go ahead and do that. That almost put my car in the water. That was really close. Oh, this is going underwater. What? No. It just looked like it was. I don't know what that was. Oh, because it's building from underneath. That gave me a bit of a fright. Right. This is a bit of a ridiculous solution to this problem that I have. But unfortunately, I cannot disassemble my stuff. Hey, Copy! How's it going, dude? It's good to see you, man. How you doing? I've been addicted to Satisfactory. I'm currently working on building a 125 fuel generator setup. I have to gather all my stuff by hand. I can't disassemble the Explorer because all of my stuff is in it. So I'm just having to drive across. I don't have enough concrete to make a path the entire way. So I'm doing it a little bit at a time. Right, there we go. Let's build out a little bit more. We should get there soon enough. I will need to build a couple of ramps though. Okay, what? Why did you not build? Right, that should do it. All I need is one more ramp. And if I time this correctly, I should be able to jump onto the ramp. If not, then I'm gonna sink, so... Or not sink, but I'll be kicked out. So I'll make a little bit of a space over there, even though it's not strictly necessary, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Alright, we made it. Let's go delete this platform so we get most of our concrete back. Actually, all of our concrete back. Okay. We've selected all of that. Too bad you can't slide when you're selecting stuff. That would be nice. Perfect. Do we have all our concrete back? 342. That's exactly how much we had before. So let's go ahead and build the second part of our stuff. Let's build out over here. This is just so that I can bring the explorer around over here. Careful around the corners. Oh, oh my god, dude. That's a mini heart attack right there. Okay. Ah, that was scary. Okay, so I need motors. I need plenty of motors. My butt was super clenched. Hey Zulu. I almost went into the water. G34. Almost. It was like super close. I just realized that power pole is gonna get in the way. Oh, I'm gonna have to redo this whole thing, aren't I? Dang it! It was going so well. Alright, production power pole is gonna have to go somewhere over here. Are you back to normal? 6,600. Perfect. Let's go ahead and set up all the pipelines for this. And then these need to be connected to power as well. So sure, let's put down a power pole on the opposite side over here. Okay, so that's 1, 2, and then third one is over here. Okay, I think I'll put it down just like this. Or should I put it at the start? Yeah, I'll put it at the start. I think the power line can reach the end. Nope, the wire is too long. Wire is too long, you say? What do I do? I should probably have put this power pole over here and then put one on the other side. That would have been the sensible thing to do. But of course, I am Deadshot. I am not sensible. I am a derp. So let's put this... I don't know. Let's put it over here. Oh yeah, I did. It's the one with the blue, no, with the purple and green design, right? That's the one. There we go, 7,350 megawatts. It's a really lovely design. I liked it. I really liked it. There we go. So all of these are now full. They're generating power. I can't hear myself think because these generators are so loud. Alright, let's continue. So the next generator is going to be this way. Okay, I need to build more. And that's the end of my concrete once again. So let's borrow with the best of intents more concrete from this platform. I think I'm gonna end up stripping this entire section of concrete. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. I don't think there's a faster way of doing this, is there? Right, how much concrete is that? 717. Hopefully that's enough. I need to build 2 more lines of these fuel generators. So I'm going to need 7 lines of space, or 7 foundations worth of space. And then on each side horizontally it's going to be even more. So I think 2.5 for each of these. So this one is 3. This one is like 2.5. Okay, I'm not gonna bother counting. I know almost how much it is. It's going to be 10 and 15. Okay, how many have I built so far? We are on... Ooh, this is on the halfway line. I did not realize that. So I could technically, I think, build it over here. Let me check. Can I build a fuel generator right here? And if I do, is it going to be touching? It's almost touching, but not quite. So that's good enough for me. So then I'm gonna have a line going across here and then another fuel generator on this side. And this can be over here. Perfect. That's actually perfect. Exactly what I needed. Alright, let's grab more motors. I need to put down some of these. No worries, John. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the look. I appreciate it. No, the floor is not steep. I've had enough of that floor. It's too steep. Right, that's gonna be enough. So we currently have 15 generators. We're gonna power these up as well. That's gonna be 10 more. So let's go ahead and get some junctions in place. There's one. Two. 3. And 4. 5. Where are my pipes? Pipes. Oh. How did I do that? How is that even possible? And where did that pipe connect? As you can see, I am a master of placement. The best of the best. Right, so that is complete. Let's go ahead and get another one of these pipelines, or power lines, I should say. I'll put it over here. I'll get another one on this side as well. Then I'll take a power line from here and get it all the way to the center. To this. Then I'll get a power line from here and put it to the center here. It's gonna be clipping a little bit, but I think that's okay. There we go. Phew. You failed at the fail. Wow. That's actually hilarious. Alright, so as far as I know, if I have done this math correctly, that's 25 generators, each doing 12 megawatts of stuff and things. So 25 times 12 was how much? That's 50 times 6, which is 300. So I think I've done this fairly well, I would say. So that should be 300 cubic meters of fuel that's used up every single minute. And then I am producing that much over here in these refineries. So I should have a net positive or net zero of fuel. Because I'm consuming 40 times 7, that's 280. And then this last one is producing 20, so that's 300. So there should be no net gain or net loss of fuel. This should always be constant. And we should gradually start seeing this get full and get more consistent. We're already at 8,500 megawatts. So that's really good. That's really good. And once we get the fuel flowing throughout the entire pipe, this one will be active as well. As you can see, it's currently a little bit problematic. So that's why we're getting this like little spike and drop. But that should eventually sort itself out once again. What if I need to let this fill up a little bit? Can I just turn these off and make sure that they just fill up? So if I just let them fill up, then it should hopefully just, you know, work once I start this up. Why are you sad, Zulu? Did you leave home early again? They'll get there, they'll get there. Eventually. See, this just hit 2. It's gonna hit 2.2. 2.3. Gotta leave soon. I got 30 minutes left. Yep. Hey, Swaggy Daggy Doo. Welcome in. This is not enough. We'll get there. This is just the beginning. This is just the start of something new. We shall expand. We shall make the factory grow. Thank you for the follow, my dude. I love your username, by the way. It's very catchy. It reminds me of Scooby Dooby Doo. This is just the beginning. I need to put down 100 more of these. This is only for 8 refineries. There's gonna be a lot more to come. A lot more. Believe me. Hey, Dagon Mist. My evening is going fantastically well. Look at this. Look at what we have created. Right, we are getting on in the fuel department. Oh, we're at 16. I'm pretty sure this should start working now. Let's keep an eye on this for a second. So we are going up to 15.1. No, just 15. Oh, we're actually losing fuel. What the heck? Why are we losing fuel? That's not right. I guess it's because it's prioritizing all of these. Wait a minute. So this is full. This is full. The pipe is not full. Okay. And this is why you should allow the machines to have access to the inventories even before they are powered, so that these problems don't happen in manifold systems. This is the issue with having just enough to do processing. Yeah, I guess it makes sense, but at least it's going to be 100% efficient once it's ready. That's why you produce more than you use. Okay, so the problem over here, Rin, is that I cannot produce any more than that. Because this pipe over here can only produce a max of 450 oil. And 450 oil can only go in 7.5 refineries. 60 times 7 is 420. And then the 8th one is underclocked to 50%, so it does 30, so that's 450. That produces the fuel, and then the fuel just goes. You know what I could do? I could upgrade my pipe so that it flows faster, even though I don't need it to. I could just upgrade this. You would get rid of the underclocked one? Why? The underclocked one actually does make fuel. Makes 20 per minute. Now, if I have a 600 cubic meters pipe over here, doesn't it go faster? Or is that just the max flow rate? The way I have the refinery set up right now is it's going to be max efficiency eventually, because these are always going to produce. So I don't want to mess with that. And this is going to produce exactly 300 fuel per minute, which is the max that this can do. As you can see, it's pretty much hitting 300. Let's see when this goes back up. It should hit 300. No, my power grid is not gonna fail. I'm certain of my math. My power grid cannot fail. See, this is at 300 or 299, which is 300. It's not gonna fail. I assure you. I'm basically assuring myself. Because I have done the math. When machines work at 100% of the time is max efficiency. Yes, they are going to work at max efficiency once the buffer is clear. So this thing, these refineries are always going to be active 100% of the time. I do have backflow. Like all of these pipes are completely full, as far as I remember, or at least half full. Yeah, they seem to be full. Because I pumped the oil always. Why was the one not running all the time? Which one? It's probably not running because I've turned off the last two fuel generators. That's why. Because the extra fuel has nowhere to go. So this is a little bit of extra fuel that once I start, you can see over here, like if you check the math, right? So this is gonna go to 36 pretty much. You saw it hit 36 over there. So that's a multiple of 12. So this needs to be, the last two of those need to be active. Is this finally full? Come on. Okay, there we go. It's almost full. I'm gonna wait for these to fill up. I'm gonna wait for the pipes to fill up. And then I'm going to turn them back on. The reason it's taking so much time for this to fill up is because it's going to the other ones first. So there we go. It's finally full. I'm going to wait for this to all fill up. Actually, what I could do in the meantime is I could turn these off. Right, so they should stop momentarily. Oh no, they're not gonna stop anytime soon because they have fuel in them. Are you still burning fuel? All right, they make their own power grid. Yes. Never mind, we're not gonna stop them then. I would have to disconnect all the connections or put them all on standby. Wow, those things are so loud. Is there a way to turn them down? Just specifically them? So this is current fuel is 1.7. That's basically almost no flow rate. No, I'm saying specifically only the generators. Is there a way to only turn down the generators? I feel like something has gone wrong over here though. Thank you for the lurk, Ral. Okay, no fuel in these. No fuel in here. No fuel in there. Hey, Paddy. How's it going, dude? Yeah, see, this one is not like emptying. Is there some problem with this pipe or something? Why is it not emptying out? This one is not emptying either. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 40 times 7 is 280. Yeah, hey Riemann. So I have 280, and then the 8th one is underclocked and it's doing 20. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to see if the other ones clear out. It should be emptying. I'm not sure why it's not. Something is wrong. Alright, let me go ahead and turn on those last 2 ones over there. Okay, that is getting fuel. But I fear that the rate at which it's getting fuel is way too slow. See? It's actually dropping. It's not going up fast enough. Is it just like the amount of piping is way too much for it to actually reach here in time? Could that be an issue? That is just not able to reach there in time. Also, why is this not emptying? Yeah, something has gone wrong. I have no idea. Oh, look, this is now emptying. What about this one? Slowly, but it is emptying a little bit. This used to be at 40, right? Perhaps with a fluid buffer in between? Fluid buffer might work. Alternatively, I was thinking, what if I remove the what if I remove the connection from here? What if I remove this connection and have it go from the other side? Like, what if I have it go from here? Like from this point over here? That's going to be a shorter travel time. Also, when the fuel generators start up, they use more in the beginning to start up. Feels like it's just using fuel every 5 seconds. And it's just not able to reach in time. That's what I feel. It's just not able. The travel time of the pipe needs to be considered. Because it takes time for the fuel to travel all the way over there, come all the way down here, come all the way down here. I feel like this is not getting enough fuel. See you, Ral. What if I just did this? Math. See, there's some fuel going in there. You need buffers. Logic can consume about 98%, then have a 2% buffer. Okay. Let me just see if this works. If it doesn't, then I'll get rid of 2 of these. Definitely seems to be filling up faster. Yep, all of these are now full. I think I found a solution. Although I might need to go ahead and start up this last one. Alright, I'm gonna keep an eye on this in the future, just to make sure that all of them continue working. For now, we have 8,850 megawatts of power. It looks like it's staying stable for now. I'll keep an eye on fluctuations for this. If I see fluctuations, it's probably because something's gone down over here. And maybe I should have a buffer somewhere. What if I put a buffer over here? Like in between over here. That could work, right? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But see, the ones that were at the end are now filling up super quick. So I'm feeling like this extra pipeline that I put over here has helped out. Maybe it didn't need to be as far out as it was. It definitely seems to have helped out a little bit. Oh, that noise is gonna make me have a headache. That's a lot of noise. Like the refineries almost make no noise. Okay, this is now full. Oh, that's a that's a different refinery. Yeah, let me just take a look at all of these once again, make sure that they are functioning. A bit of a backlog here. Nope, it's gone. That's gone. That's gone. As soon as I look into these refineries, they're like, oh shit, we have to get rid of the fuel. We have to get rid of the evidence. And then they get rid of it. But you're not fast enough. This one is a bit problematic. And so is this one. Honestly though, as long as all of my fuel generators are running at 50 fuel inside their buffers, I'm fine with more fuel being generated over here. Because this is just extra buffer, right? As long as we have extra buffer, I'm fine. I just don't want the fuel generators to run out. That's basically why I'm trying to make sure that this is all working fine. I just don't want it to run out. That's all. Oh, that's not good. Something went off. Something just went off. It's this one's. Now these ones are not getting the fuel. So this is basically the solution. Hey, if you're not able to feed from one side, just feed from both sides. Eventually it'll work itself out. And if it doesn't, then you break it all down and restart. Okay, I'm gonna call it over there. this has been a heck of a, of a stream setting all of this stuff up. I'm gonna call it over here. I have gone a little bit longer than normal again. That's just what Satisfactory does to you. And look at that. Now the first two refineries no longer have any backup in them. They're all being used up. So I think the traversal of the pipes, or the fluid in the pipes, was the reason for the backup, for the back stuffing. Because we have no more backflow, back stuff. Make one for some power at the beginning, then you will have the way to theorize. Yeah, I think I figured it out though. Like, I'm not getting any backup anymore, like any backstuffing of fuel. So all of the fuel, as soon as it is going into the out of the refinery, it's getting used up in the pipes. Look at my resin. My what? When you go down further to atomic power, these mistakes get way worse. Wait, Wakario, what do you mean by resin? The polymer resin? Oh yeah, this is backing up. Why is it backing up? Didn't I set up my awesome zinc? Oh, this is not fast enough. Whoops. Thank you, Wakario. I didn't notice that. I was so focused on looking at the fuel, I didn't even notice that the resin was actually messed up. Okay, that helps. That helps quite a bit. I wonder if that was the reason there was problems. Or is that just a coincidence? I'm just gonna grab all of this, make sure that I delete it. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this. And we shouldn't have any problems with resin anymore. Hopefully. Seems to be fine. Because I put tier 3 belts on these splitters, so they should be able to carry the stuff fast enough. So I don't see any problems occurring over there. Yeah. So the problem that I had over here was that the conveyor lift was not fast enough to accept all the items. So that's why it was like backstuffing all the way over here. So that is now fixed, and the fuel issue also seems to be fixed. We have an entire container worth of polymer resin in case we need it, and that's why I'm going to call it for the night. Alright, so let me get away from the noise a little bit so that nobody can hear it. Phew, that was a long and grindy session of setting up all of that. Oh, there's an ad starting soon. Dang it. I tried to snooze it, but I didn't click the button in time. Okay, let's wait for a minute or so. I'm going to drink some water in the meantime. And let's see if I can find someone to raid. Okay, that ad for some reason is taking an eternity to start up. What the heck is going on? Mr. Warpath is on. We might be able to raid them. Yeah, they're doing Satisfactory. Might as well do that. I don't know why the ad is not starting. It's probably gonna start as soon as I click on stream ending. Thanks for being here, Paddy. I really appreciate it. Oh, there it is. Ads in progress. I almost just clicked the stream ending button. Almost. So I'm gonna wait for that to finish. Then we're gonna go raid Mr. Warpath. It was a fun stream today. It was a little bit more on the technical side and trying to troubleshoot all of this stuff, but I really enjoyed it though. It was a fun stream. Just got to school. Nice, nice. Have a good day at school, Zulu. We'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll be playing some more Satisfactory. I need to get those ones set up as well, and these ones as well. So this is going to be 8 refineries worth of fuel. So that's going to be 40 times 8, which is how much? 320. So I'm going to need to figure something out for that one. Right, so the ads are over. I'm gonna quickly hit this button. And I need to set up the raid for Mr. Warpath. Imagine the ads kick in on me saying we are going to raid Mr. Okay, so the raid has been created. If you're not subscribed, you can copy the first raid message. If you are subscribed, you can copy the second message. Let's go say hi to Mr. Warpath. Thank you all for being here. It was a really lovely stream. A little bit on the technical side, like I said, but it has to be, right? It's a Satisfactory stream, so it has to be. Thanks for being here, K-Man. Thank you for everyone who lurked. Really appreciate it. Thank you for all the follows. I should be back tomorrow about 3.5 hours before whatever the time is for you guys now. Hopefully I shall see you guys then. Until then, everyone stay safe and have an excellent time zone. Bye bye.